Good afternoon. Husam Al Sharif, today, 12 October 2025. Repeating this, sorry, but I'm having horrible chest pain and burning chest feelings, followed by host, cough, very dry and painful cough, making me vomit 3, 4 times per day, and it's happened suddenly. 5 days now, 6 days now, and immediately following a report that I read. What I read, there was an argument with one of these involved people that that I have to leave the cigar downstairs with them, so I don't smoke here. I didn't want to make agreement or promises with her. So she said, end the discussion. I said, end the discussion. I won't speak to you anymore and I won't give you anything. It was my position. This is personal. I wouldn't give it to you. I would speak to someone else other than you. What she wrote in a report, that I do not want to give her the cigar because I am thinking or that she would do something to it. It was not my speech, not my words. It was clear, and it was followed also by another discussion where I gave the cigar, but I didn't want to make agreement with her at all. So point is concerning, because 2 days after I read this report, it was Monday. I read it fast. I'm not all seems superficial. Physical. I don't know how to. I cannot find the word. Superstitious, not serious. This is what I saw. But when she claimed this thing, and these people apply the things that the complaint, for example, or the vermoeden. So since then, I'm having these horrible symptoms. It developed suddenly, fast, without any flu symptoms first. Only this burning pain in the lungs, in the chest, and very weird host, cough, and scan. But what makes me concerned is today, after 1 week now, today a client were pushed on me in the same crooked way, claiming that, asking me to drink from my drink while she's also pretending to have these cold symptoms. I stopped her immediately and I went out, avoiding any opportunity for these crooks. But why would they claim this cover-up scene incident unless they did something? This is concerning. It was said, and I hear it frequently by these also same. They push a person on you and link you to. They push a contact and link you to. So it was told to me that if you smoke 10 cigars of this, you get cancer. Of course, I neglected all these things. I did not get into these conversations, but just a week now after this report, which was not my words, and pushing this client on me in the same way. She wants to drink from my drink, making this flu crooked behavior. So unbelievable what involved me in these people since 5 years. There are, anyway, unless the police was involved to bring me here, I would not and should not do that. And another point, it was 5 minutes, it's good. Another point, yesterday night, not night, the whole day, at approximately in the afternoon, I've been to my address, checking things, checking posts, checking the situation there. Of course, as I showed in the example below, I saw people who are inside home while I'm here, searching in the papers. The bag is torn. The paper, they were searching, an obsession within the papers. Another thing, I found the charger, which does not belong to me. As if the telephone which I put yesterday was. Anyway, so while I'm here, there are people walking into home, and no privacy at all. It's a great big person, gegevens problem. And the situation is not fine because at night, my way back was copying files, making sure the data of the telephone, the broken screen telephone, is not lost. I was delayed with this work. Then before I leave, on my leave, I was checking the post. The neighbor woman came to me, and I know her from earlier allegations. She did, for example, once report to the same crooked people here, not this location, that I buried a mouse within the garden, and this is crazy for her. Why I did that? To prevent disease, prevent sickness. This is a dead corpse. Another report is if she is able to see my behavior at home from my telephone. I believe the telephone is copied there with her in her hand, because once she did what she did, she called the police when I was searching within the paper, realizing with her own beyond normal imaginary that I will burn something, for example. She said, it smells like fire. It was weird for me. Why did she say that and calling the police? Then, yeah. So yesterday she made this first another allegations that I was manipulating the checking other people's posts. I was checking my mailbox. I say no. She saw me from outside. She's outside, and she saw me. She said she saw me while I'm inside. Well, of course, lies, allegations, repeated allegations, but no, the point is more serious. There were first a response from her without me speaking to her at all. That I never heard you speaking Dutch. Why is she saying that? Well, we spoke earlier in Dutch language, and again, my level in the Dutch language is B1 plus. According to the government evaluation, it improved within a year. I had B A2 first, then I did the B1, and the evaluation also at school is like this. It was improved without courses, but why would she ask this question unless she's following this? But not following the YouTube. I mean, she has, in the earlier incident, no, she is having insight in what is going on in my woonkamer, at least. So yesterday, she claimed again this post issue. And here the point is concerning why is she doing that? Because, well, I received my post. I shouldn't speak much about did I receive, but when she claimed, for example, that I'm checking someone else's post, this has meaning. And who? The neighborman from above, the security guy. And yeah, yesterday I understood. Yeah, he's a security already. And she is making this coordination with him. Calling him, it was 11 o'clock at night. Around half 11. Yeah, coordinating with him. They were waiting. And I returned back to check if someone opened the door, or then I returned. But yeah, they are coordinating these things together. And this is not new in my eyes. I reported this 2022 or 23, 22, I believe, to the Raad van State in a report. Thought the police is closed, the Openbaar Ministerie was closed. So via DGD, I made this report, and it's the cover-up that they applied now. But they are doing that in reality. I insisted to understand, what did she mean? I told her, no, I didn't understand. Could you explain this? You're checking this post. She said, no, could you repeat that? Then she said, because I want you weg. Now we understand. Well, this seems like a new generation of crimes. Hitting the person on his outside travel, identity theft, and address theft, coordinating things. And without any reason. I never had, from my side, any bad behavior toward them. Nothing, but she's making this allegation, and I do not understand what is the connection between her, for example, and this madam from here. Especially, well, once I saw her, the neighbor woman, on the same date she called me. Unbelievable. They're coordinating things together, so fixing the environment to, that time, a procedure. The situation is serious because, this is not a one woman. She has visitors, and I heard in many occasions comments, questions from them, inquiries about specific things that I said, why is this person is asking these things, for example. And another part, the neighbor above is a security man with beveiligd door and everything. And this could explain problem frequently via security people. So that was yesterday. I documented date 11 October 2025. And point is concerning because these people are making fraudulent reports, and within any fraudulent report, the truth, the reality could lose, especially when they are using, for example, police uniform. And another thing, they did something wrong, indeed. First, they are walking inside my home without me being present, clear, without doubt. I showed the example. But when I was in Germany, they jumped, they took over. The address. She wants me weg, of course. She's getting an address, she's getting income, she's getting everything. And her post, it was her, it is her, then who is taking the post while claiming that I am taking the post. Because, for example, a bank pass, I made the order by the bank first or on the computer outside. It didn't arrive. When we did the order